welcome guys in this another tutorial of this wireless communication system video. So in this video lecture we will discuss the interference, basically interference in the wireless mobile communication system. So we will simply discuss the interference. What is interference? Basically interference, we can say interference is a signal or is a unwanted signal that is we are receiving in our mobile phones. This signal is generated basically due to the when the other mobile is in the same cell or serving by the same cell or same frequency in their region, or we can say when the other base stations or other tower is operating at the same frequency band. So then the interference is generated, or we can say interference on the voice channels. Basically voice channels are the channels that are responsible for voice calling, so that cause the crosstalks. So when basically when the one base station signal is overlapped with the another base station signal, or we can say when the user in the one base station that is serving from this one base station and it also getting the signal from the other base station, or it is also getting the signal from the user that is in the other base station. So on that particular conditions the interference is occurred, or wherever the users hears the crosstalks in their background calling progress hearing. So whenever the user hears the crosstalks in their calling, so that particular crosstalk is the interference that is generating due to the other base stations or other users that are in the same cell. So the interference is of the two types, basically co-channel interference and adjacent channel interference. So the co-channel interference are basically the co-channel cells. Basically these all are the hexagonal cells, means this is the one cell coverage area. This cell is the for one base station coverage area, this is for another base station coverage area. Similarly all the cells are for different base stations or different towers coverage area. So here if the number of the cells are combined together, that makes the cluster. So we calls the group of cells is called cluster basically. So here as an example in this figure, this is cell structure. So here you can see here this is a seven group of cells in a cluster. Here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, these all are cells, and here these are different coloring or different numbers written in different colors that represents these all cells or have the different frequencies. So this first cell is have different frequencies, second cell have different frequency, third cell have different frequencies, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh cell all are on the different frequency, and so these all the cells are on the different frequencies. So when the user of this first cell in the first cell, and it will not get the signal from the other cell because all are the other cells are on the different frequencies. So here the communication is good. So if here one more example, here this is another cluster of seven cells, sorry. So here first, second, third, all these cells are the in all these 7 cells have the same color of this numbering. This here same color of this numbering here means all the 7 cells are using the same frequency. So here if the users is in the suppose if the user is in this here if I change the color you will easily understand. So here if the users is in this particular position, and all these neighbor cells are using the same frequencies, then this center user will interfere with these neighboring cells users, and this will not get the real signal. This will get only crosstalk and interference. And basically here one thing I want to tell you, here what are the co-channels, cells and adjacent cells. So here this one is the, let's change the color again and you will easily understand. Here this one is this cell using the yellow color, means have different frequency. This is red, different frequency, and red, blue, brown, green, pink and black are on the different frequency, and here this is on the same frequency. So here this middle and this middle so are on the same frequency. These are also same frequency, so this same frequency are on the different clusters. These are on the co-channels, basically, are the co-channel cells. Co-channel cells, this and this one, and adjacent cells are these both cells. These neighbor cells are all the adjacent cells. So when the interference between the co-channel cells, that is the co-channel interference, and when the interference is occurred in between the adjacent cells, that is called the adjacent cell interference. So basically this is the main idea of the interference in this video, guys. So guys, if you really something get from this video, then please subscribe my channel, like the videos, and if you have any query regarding this, please write in the comment section. So thank you guys.